Tuned into the boom room, the livest show in fantasy. Yeah. Welcome to host Walt, Igler, Beat It Fantasy League. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, rocking with the best. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, roster is a mess. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, in it for the checks. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, in it for respect. Few things to address.
Welcome to week 3 of the boom room. Man, what an exciting week. And after a couple games, I think teams are starting to really figure out what they have and what they don't have. Let's talk about it. First up, it's the higher power versus El Cajinos. The good news, Josh Allen and Singletary combined for 61 points. The bad news is the other 7 dropped 24. Not too many times you score 110 and win comfortably. I always say, when you catch breaks like that, look out. Don't look now, the higher power is 2-1. We see you. Now on 2, Machiavellians versus Return of the Jedi. For the second week in a row, the Jedi pulled off a last-minute victory on Monday night. Shout out to Etienne. That's my guy. Cats laughed at the Barkley pick. Ha, it's not so funny now. Barkley has helped lead the Jedi to a 3-0 record. On the flip side, Mac dropped to 0-3. Not an ideal start. Now on 2, TNT versus Whooping That Ass. This game got out of hand very quickly, led by the Jets defense on Thursday night and Chase on Monday night with a lot in between. Whooping That Ass suffers their first loss of the season as nobody on his team was able to reach 20 points. Boom. Next up, Arizona Ron versus Jabronis. Could Ron drop the defending champs to 0-3? Listen, they were game, dropping 134. However, the champs showed that there is levels to this. 5 players dropping at least 20, 2 players dropping at least 30. And did his quarterback step up? The champ sends a message, we're back. Now on 2, the most exciting game of the week. Negro versus the Legends. Negro, looking to avoid an 0-3 start, came to play. 32 from Henry, 20 from Diggs, 29 from the newly acquired Hubbard. But would it be enough? The Legends was down 71 with 3 players left, and they ran them down. Rashee Rice had 30, Cooks dropped 19, and Burrow had 36 with the ball at the 20 and a touchdown would win it. He throws it, pass interference. The ball is put at the 1. The throw to Higgins. Oh, off his hands, he drops it. And then they give a handoff. Rushing touchdown. Negro narrowly escapes with a 4-point victory. This could be a season-saving win. Man, 2 tough losses in a row for the Legends. Now on 2, the game of the week. That's about as excited as I can get about for this one. Body Bag versus G5. Only 3 players scored at least 20. The game basically came down to Monday night and the 2 tight ends. Kincaid finished first with 13. So could Gesicki match him? Nope. Gesicki only dropped 9. I know G5 was like, who is this alt cat? He kept making catches at the tight end spot for the Bengals, taken away from Gesicki. And ultimately, it cost him the game. So, he's no longer undefeated. Shout out to Return of the Jedi. Only undefeated team. We see. Welcome back to the Boom Room. This week we got a special guest. And when I say special, I mean special. For only the second time on the Boom Room, core owner, champion, shit talker, the one, the only, G5. What's up, man?
What's up, baby?
Hey, man, listen, welcome to the Boom Room, man.
Happy to be here.
Man, glad to have you, man. Look, let's get right into it. Nigga said you was cheating. What you gotta say about that?
Who said it? Tell somebody to put their name on it.
No, I'm talking about on Smackboard when you was signing running backs and you knew that you shouldn't be.
Who, Julian?
I was giving you a chance.
Is The Rock calling me a cheater? Is that what he's saying?
Give you a chance to clear your name.
That's a nothing burger.
So you do admit it?
Next question.
Yeah, we got him. We fucking got him.
Wait, hold on. So
no, go ahead,
break it down for me then. How I cheat?
Well, you had more running backs on your roster than allowed.
So how was that? What did I have to do with that? That's not a website thing?
Well, if you want to hide behind that, we were just saying that you knew the roster limits.
Are you asking if I knew? Or are you just saying I knew?
No, we know you knew.
No. So you saying I want to sign somebody was like, yo, I got 6 running backs. Let me go sign my 7th running back so nobody knows? Like you trying to say it was like deceitful?
I can tell you how I think it went.
I'm just asking.
I think it went like you saw a body bag had some extra wide running backs. And nothing happened. He's like, yo, what's going on there? Then I went and I grabbed the running back. See, oh, it must be the site. So if I get caught with this shit, I'm just gonna say, oh, it's not me. It's the fucking site, and I'm gonna deflect. I'm saying you asked.
You reaching.
But nah, listen.
So just so we clear, what you and Kev did for that trade at the end of the season wasn't cheating, but having an extra running back is cheating.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, do you remember that trade?
You deflected.
No, I'm just asking you. Because if we want to talk about cheating, talk about a real cheat.
I got no problem with that.
Don't talk about no fake ass website issue.
I'm about to
bringing niggas sharing players.
I'm about to get my Stephen A. Smith for it, man. You can't overtalk me on my show. Listen, I got.
Nigga accused me of cheating.
Listen, I got no problem with addressing that. However, you never answered the question. Like you went on to something else.
No, I literally answered it on the joint. I had no idea.
Okay,
I did. It's a psych issue.
And the only reason I said that because you told me to explain what I thought, so I explained what I thought.
Yeah, I'm saying. So if you read them lines, read your lines.
Hey, no problem. But we'll get back to that.
What was the trade?
You tell me. You the one bringing it up.
It was Nico Collins for Austin Eckler and some other players.
Well, how was it cheating? I didn't even make the play. He made the playoffs. So how was I? What did I gain out of it?
You was trying to win the last game, so he threw you all his players basically.
But why would that help him? He was in the playoffs. Like, why would he make a trade?
Who knows why he did it? He did it because if you want to know my theory on it.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen, he's repaying the favor.
What favor?
The body bag. I'm sorry, not the body bag. The bread ink body.
I'll be more specific. You lost me. Let's go down that road. What are you talking about?
You gave him the championship. You gave him the championship.
I'm lost.
He threw you the ball.
All right, okay. Hey, listen, man. Hey, when you tied that together?
But what I'm saying is,
I was lost.
If we gonna talk about cheating, talk about it. Yeah. Don't pull no website. You got an extra Samaj P ride. Talk about championships, Nico Collins, draft picks, all the shit y'all niggas be doing.
Oh man, hey, listen. If you think that, listen. Cheers.
Here's what I'll say. It ain't just me that think that.
Put a name on it.
I ain't gotta go there.
Okay. Now let's deal with the you trying to be I don't know if I should say Mel Kiper, but you stuck your heads in evaluating the drafts this year or whatever. Listen, I appreciate the effort. As bad as it was, I do appreciate the effort. So look, do you stand by those assessments before we get into it? If you don't stand by, if you knew you was wrong and you fucked up, then we can keep it moving.
100%.
Okay, so you stand 100% with Negro having the best draft?
So what I did was,
floor is yours.
Listen, I'm about to tell you. I did the preseason rankings.
Okay.
According to the draft.
Okay.
And out of there, did I get all 12 of them right? No, that's virtually impossible. But how many did I get right?
We'll get into that, but you have
No,
a
no, no,
knack for not answering
just,
the question.
No,
answer the
I
question.
Answered it.
I said.
I answered it.
What was the answer?
I said that I can't get all of them right.
So did you get that one right?
So you picking the 4 that I
No,
got?
no. We're going to have a conversation about it. I'm going to give you a chance.
Did I get it right? No.
Okay. So
no, I can tell you exactly how many I got wrong.
Listen.
I got 4 wrong.
We got time. We ain't playing speed date here. We got some time. Relax. Listen. Here's my first question. I want to go through it. You know how we gonna do it. So
yeah, but that's disingenuous. If you just gonna pick out the one bad pick and be like, "Yo, what you do?" No, nigga, look at the whole thing.
Is the segment over? God damn. I ain't say nothing yet. I mean,
add some context to it.
I'm going to go through it. You're going to listen. I'm going to go in order. The first person you said had the best draft was Negro.
So here's what I'll do. Since you don't know what I did, I'll explain to you what I did.
Oh, yeah. It's like some preemptive shit. Like, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, listen, it's your show. I'll sit back and let you talk.
Right, so
it clearly is about you and not the guest.
You said you felt as though Negro had the best draft. Now, here was my issue with you saying that, and I'll let you respond. My issue with that, and I said this last week, Negro had an extra pick, an extra high pick, and when I looked at his draft, it didn't look like it. It didn't look like he had an extra player. So that alone made me down his draft.
I don't know. At the end of his draft, to me, was the most complete draft. He had top tier quarterback, 2 top tier running backs, top tier receivers, tight end, and that was it. I felt like he ain't had no weak positions.
Okay. Now,
going into the season.
Okay, listen. There you go. I'm not trying to.
I mean, do you dispute that?
I do. I don't think.
What position was he weak at? Who didn't you like?
Without getting into all that, here's what I would say. Here's with him having that extra pick. I didn't think he had the best draft or near the best. I didn't think anything he did stood out.
Listen, take the extra pick out of it. You're obsessed with that. Just
Okay.
look at his lineup.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, he had Mahomes, Henry, Mostert. He had Diggs, Higgins, Sutton, and Mark Andrews.
Okay, well here's what I'm saying. His number 1 receiver was Devontae Adams. That's his best receiver.
Oh, Devontae Adams. I forgot about him. So Adams, Diggs, Higgins.
Here, look, to me, this is where I thought he blew the draft. Was with Mahomes. Honestly, I did not think Mahomes is a top 4 or 5 quarterback. And if you're going to take the quarterback there, in order for it to work, Mahomes has to be a top 3 quarterback.
If you're saying Pat Mahomes is the problem with that team, then
no. What I'm saying is, here's my thing with Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes don't care about stats no more. He just want to win. It's about his legacy.
All right, but either way, you get stuck in it. Move on. That's what I thought.
All right,
arguing this team. That's what I was at.
Now listen,
I thought he had the most complete team.
Now
whether
listen,
you like Mahomes or not.
The Legends, you said, had the second best draft. I won't argue that. I thought the Legends killed him.
Okay, so what I did was I basically broke them down into the top 6 and the bottom 6.
Okay.
And then I put them in order what I thought was the most complete team. Legends.
Did you take a dance class when you was younger?
No, I'm just telling you how I did.
God dang.
Listen, you want to talk about my shit the way you want to talk about it, not the way I did it.
I apologize. Go ahead, explain yourself. You said what you did. You took the top 6 and then the bottom 6?
The top 6 drafts in the bottom 6.
All right, so the top 6, according to you, was Negro.
And I did that because week 1, top 6 winners, bottom 6 losers. That's the way week 1 play out, right? So that's what I did. How?
Well, whooping that ass, I know off the top of my head.
No, I'm saying week 1, the top 6 teams win, the bottom 6 teams lose.
Okay.
That's the way I did the power rankings. And then I took the top 6, put them in what I thought was the top order, and the bottom 6 was the top order.
Before, because I'm going to dance around a little bit, but we still want to stay in this draft world. I got it. Because since we here, TNT, 11th. A second, can you tell me why I finished 11th? All seriousness out.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
And you mean tell you for the camera, because I explained it to you personally once. One, at the time...
You explained all this to me once, but go ahead.
One, at the time, Jamar Chase was a holdout in the contract issue and fell in the draft because of it. So at that point, he was an unknown. And
can I ask a question?
No, you said I can explain.
I know.
I'm Stephen A. Smith, nigga. Don't overtalk me while I'm talking.
I had a Jamar Chase question.
So Jamar Chase at that time didn't sign his contract, wasn't in practice, and didn't go there until the day before.
Okay.
So in my mind, he was an unknown that you couldn't depend on, and also an injury risk. Harrison was a rookie who represented some risk. He looked like he could be the real deal, but you really don't know. Then you put a lot of money into the Atlanta offense with London and Pitts, which you also don't know. So you got some names, but it wasn't proven. Except for Chase was the only one you could really rely on. And that's why you didn't go into the top. If they all hit and do what they if they all hit and do their ceiling, then you could be good. But going into week one, that wasn't the case.
So let me ask you a question, because
and truth is, you didn't win. Your niggas did exactly what they said, what I thought they would do. Chase ain't do shit. Harrison ain't do shit. Murray ain't do shit. None of them niggas did shit, and you lost. So technically, I had you pegged right for preseason rankings.
So your rankings only validate week one. After week one, the rankings don't matter no more.
Correct.
I'll leave my team alone. I'm gonna tell you like this. 'Cause I'm gonna get the difference between me and you. This is how I view this. You can tell me, because we can go in order real quick. Because you had Arizona Ron with the 10th best draft. His draft to me was just blah. So I ain't gonna get.
I had him in the bottom 6.
Yeah, so it was blah. Like we talked about Negro. The higher power. Where you had him? You had him in.
I had high power in the bottom 6.
You had him in the bottom 6. I disagree tremendously.
All right, I'll break it down for you.
Before you do, I'm gonna tell you what I said about his draft. I said, excuse me, as I turn the page here. Go ahead. I said I love this draft. I thought he nailed it.
Why you gotta look at your book to know you thought high power did good?
No, I got a little.
You gotta look at his book like, let me see what high power did.
Did you want to go first?
Yeah, I gotta look at this thing. He got the 2 running backs at the top, which is fine. Then
he made some trades, so you got.
Then he went to Debo and Nico, and then
Neighbors and Kittles. Neighbors and Kittles.
Where you see Neighbors at? Oh,
he made sure body bag.
Body bag. Neighbors, Kittle. What did I have him ranked at?
Bottom half, you said.
Who's his quarterback?
His quarterback, Dak.
Yeah, I probably should have been higher on T. Actually, I'll tell you this. I thought I should have been higher on T and Corey. But with T, the thing I knocked him for, you ain't know what you was gonna get with Dak, and the rookie, he had a lot riding on the rookie, and Nico Collins was in a 3-way.
A lot riding on the rookie.
With Neighbors, and then. You want to hear my opinion? I'm telling you,
you can't jump in.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to tell you why I put you where I did. Because Nico Collins was I ain't know how, me personally, I ain't know how that was gonna play out with the 3 with Diggs, Tank Dell, and Nico. So I didn't know who was gonna get the ball loaded. Neighbors. As a rookie on the Giants, he got a lot of hype, but you don't know, rookies can flame out, and your quarterback wasn't top tier.
He still had Debo. Still had Zay Flowers.
Where did I have T ranked at?
I'm sorry.
Hey, listen.
I'm sorry.
Where did I have him ranked at?
Well, officially, you say you're bottom 6, but the number you had him at was 8.
Okay.
That's not a playoff.
Yeah, that's not a playoff.
And listen,
I'm sorry.
I'll go back to this. Did you win week 1, nigga? How did it play out?
So after week 1, what you say doesn't matter anymore. I just want to be clear. Yes or no?
No, it's power rankings. Power rankings is week to week. Okay, I'll explain it to you like this.
We're rating the draft.
No, listen. When you go on not me. I was doing week 1 power rankings. When you go on the website and they got power rankings on there, right? Do they change it every week? Because what was you ranked in the power rankings week 1?
Before the season
started?
On
the website.
Before the season started?
Yes, week 1.
You mean after the first game?
Whenever, nigga. You can
There's nothing before you play a game. Everybody has the same amount of points. There's nothing.
Okay, but week 1.
After the first game?
Yeah.
I was ranked down the bottom. I didn't do
Okay,
anything.
what are you ranked now?
The best team.
Okay, so power rankings change week to week. It's really not that complicated.
Wait a minute. So we're evaluating the draft, but then you say the draft doesn't matter after the first game.
It's not season long.
Okay, well
it wasn't season long.
Okay. Can we let's finish this real quick, and then I got some more questions. For your division, you said you had the best draft. Body Bag had the second best draft. Machiavellians had the third, and Return of the Jedi had the fourth. So before we get into this, is this fluid also, or is this the best draft?
When you go on power rankings?
No, you rated the divisions and who had the best drafts in the divisions.
No, rating the divisions?
Yes.
No, that's not best draft. That was best owners. That was collective.
Based on what?
Taken into everything.
So what you're saying is at the end of the season, this is your predictions?
No, that's not a prediction. That's basically, it ain't got nothing to do with the season. It's just saying if...
So is this some shit you made up?
It's like franchise ranking. Franchise ranking. If you rank the owners in the divisions.
So wait a minute. So a nigga like Negro who ain't never win shit gets to be second in his division over me and Corey. Explain that based upon what you just said.
Happily. Oh, we taking Jake first? I asked for 2. Should I cut and get my second one? You know what? Let's take a time out. No, I can explain it, but I don't want to. It's a friendly phase.
Big another drink?
Yeah. Hey, listen, guys, I'm going to tell you like this. No, listen. I'm deciding if I want to go in on him or not.
That's the boom first, man.
I'm going to tell you like this.
This is your shit. I'll let this I asked you an example. You said this was the criteria, so I'm like, I don't know.
I have my reasons. What I'm saying is, I'm biting my tongue.
I really gotta pause this shit to make another drink.
No, listen. What I'm saying is, I don't know if I want to go in on you, man. It's like this. You about to tee off on a nigga, sometimes you gotta think about it. I'll make my own rule.
Was that a tee-offable question?
No,
like,
it was a regular question.
I'm lost in shit. Like,
Listen, what I'm saying is,
I asked for your definition. You gave it to me. Then I asked you, well, why did you do this?
Can I think about my answer? Because I don't know if
I can't wait to edit this shit.
Hey, T, it might be raining more. I need a cat.
A few minutes later.
Welcome back after paying these bills.
Take 2. We'll leave that alone. All right, listen. Enough. Let's have some fun.
Sure.
Let's play a game called. Now listen. This is what I want to say to all the owners out there. There's no reason to really panic. Still early, but I'm gonna ask you. We're gonna go over the 1 and 2 teams, and I want your opinion. Should they be panicking or should they be patient? All right.
Sound fun.
Arizona Ron at 1 and 2. Should he be panicking or should he be patient?
He should be panicking. That Christian McCaffrey shit is a killer, and yeah, he should be panicking.
Let's keep it moving. We're going to order the draft.
And he ain't got no tight end. he missing 2 positions that he can't get on the waiver wire, or and if he got a trade, he gonna have to give up something. And Hurts ain't even playing the way he need him to.
Give up what?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta trade something.
I'm sorry. Negro at 1 and 2. Should he panic or be patient?
No, he's fine.
He's fine.
I mean, he got a problem with his tight end, but he's fine.
Panic. El Cagino's 1 and 2. Panic or be patient?
He gotta panic. Pickens ain't play out, and the injury to the quarterback at Miami really got hell fucked up. And Evans ain't panning out, and Mixon got hurt.
Yeah,
he passed on tight end, and his tight end ain't working out either. So all of the bets he laid down, they ain't really playing out and the injuries fucking up his wide receiver.
Lincoln Legends. Should they panic or be patient? What up, Tim?
That is fine. It ain't no reason to panic over it. He got 3 running backs, 2 receivers, and who is tight end? His tight end still got value.
He banged up though. Tight end banged up.
Yeah, but tight end can't kill you because ain't nobody got no tight end.
Due to a scheduling quirk, I got a chance to really throw some dirt on him this week.
But he fine. He got a lot of assets over there. Even if he wanted to make a move, he got the pieces to go get it without killing his team.
Machiavellians 0-3. Panic or patience?
Hey, listen. I love Tone, but he ain't participating, so I ain't participating with his team. Hey, listen, we had a long conversation about Machiavellians today that you weren't privy to.
Yeah, I don't think I want it. West side till we die. Next up, Jabronis. The defending champs, 1-2. Panic or be patient?
I would say that's tough because last week he should have panicked. This week it looked like he could be patient, but I don't know. You don't know what you're gonna get week to week with him. He got a strong running game. If his receivers come around and the 2 rookies do fine, he'll be fine.
Well, 1, our motto is our guests, we treat them like family. 1, to be happy. But 2, I have no problem with answering the questions. Arizona Ron should panic. Negro should panic. Cajinos should panic. Legends, he's okay. Machiavellians, he should panic. But I'm going to say some of the 1 and 2 teams, but I actually like him. I think he ends up with a better record than Ron easily. So I'm not saying it's over for him, but he should panic. Jabronis, he fine. Yeah, so I don't have a problem with just, I ain't trying to make an ally.
2 teams that don't make the playoffs.
Oh.
That was the question.
Oh, Arizona Ron doesn't make the playoffs. You know what? I'm gonna go there. I think my young boy might be in trouble. I think Kev might be in trouble. I do. See?
You want me to tell you what's funny about that?
What's that?
That's how you know that nigga ain't really a part of your family. Because I don't care if Julian put out there 5, 6 ducks. You'll never say that about him. You'll never say that about T. But when it come to that nigga, you ain't got no problem throwing him under the bus. All the ride he do for y'all and your team. And
I'm gonna say this.
First chance you get, you bury that nigga.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Yeah, I said on camera.
Got Josh Allen.
Don't tell no lies about me. I won't tell no truths about you.
All I'm saying is, I ain't never heard you say a bad word or
how about asking me why I feel that way?
Anything critical.
How about saying, I'm
going to Fox News and ask them why they say what they say. Hey, listen, here's what I know about you. You don't throw rocks at the family. Except this once. True or false?
What we look like, a Fredo nigga? Come on, man.
All I'm saying
are you feeling? Speaking of Fox, are you done with the propaganda?
I'm actually surprised by that.
Hey, I said it
surprised by that
because nobody would think I said like that's how I
but
think.
I expected you to be like Ron and G5, right? Say something. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm not the one that make lists that don't make any sense. I mean, I keep it a baby. This shit. I mean, this is my right with you. It's funny because you and Jabronis got so much in common where Jabronis draft how you used to draft when you had a twinkle in your eye. But now that you just going through the motions, it don't. Where's the pizzazz? Where's the worthy was it? Like you usually have some shit where it's just like you breaking it or you like how young boy took Daniels. That was you.
Listen,
Yeah. What happened to that spark?
Cheers. I 100% agree with you.
happened, man?
I'm off that. That's young bullshit. Hey, listen. I'm sitting in the back smoking cigars, drinking bourbon with my man Tim. we risking verse now.
Hey, look, Ryan, I know you took a lot of strays, but I thought Ryan had the comment of the summer on the smack board. When he said he don't know your championship exists and shit. Like, when did you win a championship and shit? I ain't never seen it. I said, hey, Ryan. I ain't gonna lie, shit.
Listen.
I called some people on that one. I said, yo, you see that shit, Ryan?
Hey, listen. Kevin Spirit Airlines one too. And listen, I appreciate a good cut. I love nothing like a good cut.
I said, damn. Well,
it be me for anybody.
They got me thinking, damn, how many teams didn't see that nigga win a chip and shit?
And technically, that's what he said. You ain't won shit since I've been here, nigga.
Line of the year, man.
And listen, I love a good cut.
I'm gonna get you out of here on this question. Give me the order of the 4 divisions. I mean the 3 divisions. I'm sorry.
Meaning like best division this year?
Yeah, give me the 4 teams. Like for instance, the 4 teams in my division. How we finish 1 through 4.
How you finish? Like my opinion on how everybody gonna finish at the end of the season.
Yes.
Who 4th in your division? It's you, Seth, Tim, and Corey.
Yes.
That's a tough division this year. Like I said, my division ain't tough.
It's always a tough division.
And listen, it ain't always a tough division. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. You niggas don't look bad going into the.
Can't say it. Can't say it.
And listen, T got 4 wide receivers. That's wide receiver 1.
How you talking about T4? T not about division.
No, I'm saying his division. You Trinity niggas look fine except for Stepchild.
Yeah, the injuries fuck him up.
And listen, the injuries fuck everybody up. I don't know if them 2 rookie quarterbacks can do it for Jabroni, but he got the run game. T got the receivers. Listen, y'all looking good this year, man.
Hey, look, coming from you, man, that mean a lot. I wish I could say the same. You looking like.
Hey, listen, I look at my team. Be honest, it might not be our year
for the first time. And listen, that's the first fact that nigga spoke. This shit, god damn.
Hey, listen, I'm always honest.
And Liquid got him over it and shit.
And listen, I'm honest with you all the time. And listen, for my team to do something, AJ Brown got to come back, Ingram got to come back, and actually not be a bum. And they need to get 2 ass back in there.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be like this. Your division might only get 1 playoff team.
I agree. Listen, it will not be a year when we get 3. And listen, what are we? The North is trash this year.
I know I said
it's like when Jon Snow and everybody got taken out the North and they left that shit wide open.
I know I said last question, but I do want to ask your opinion about the trade before the draft between Negro and Body Bag. What was your like? Which one position did you like in that trade? Who do you?
I mean, one as a trendsetter, that was my trade first. Me and Body Bag put that trade out there. Seth picked it up.
He just can't answer the question.
So obviously, I like the Seth side. I'll take the 2 picks over the 1 any day. I know what Body Bag tried to do. He tried to get 2 big boys, and then fill the rest of his roster. But I'd rather had the 2 picks. We could have did it if he wasn't pump faking.
Be careful, man. You don't want to mess up no alliances.
But listen, y'all got alliance. It's a few people out here without alliances, so we can't mess up something we ain't got.
Hey, listen, man. This is the first time you've been on the show since 2019. I don't know if you remember how special year that was, but 2019 was really big. So I'm feeling it in the air again. I feel like a repeat about to happen. So thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And listen, you one of the few people. Anytime that you want to come on the show, you have an open invitation.
I appreciate that.
Number 5 will always love you.
Man, welcome back to the Boom Room. What an interview. So much fun. I know it ran a little longer than our normal guest, but when he only come by once every 5 years, you gotta take advantage of that, man. Listen, G5, I know I fuck around with you a lot, but man, I really appreciate having you here. And I know the league gonna love this interview. Now, having said that, let's get on to the games of the week. The big doubleheader. This is moving week. We're going to find out the pretenders from the contenders. After this week, I expect to see some trades not involving body bag. Now on to not one, but 2 games of the week. And if you heard my rant last week, you know where I'm going. First up, the most anticipated game against the 2 winners franchises, TNT, Lincoln Legends. The 2 most accomplished teams in our league, Jabronis, Higher Power. Games of the week. Can't wait to talk about them. And a boom.
Respect, in it for respect. Few things to address. G5 think he fly, he the Jets. Always number 1, now opposite is Seth. Put JR in body bag, I must confess. Some owners play checkers, Kajinos play chess. Me, T, and do really like Clay, Dre, and Steph. Don't do too much talking, they still wanna press. The main ones just talking, they team don't impress.